So my last video, if y'all watched that one, I was in a tree stand at 3 o'clock. I had 3 bucks bedded around me. 3. All within 35 yards. So I'm about 25 feet in the tree. I actually have 5 steps. 5 steps going up to this tree. I have been hunting it for 3 years. I have not been picked out of this stand yet. Just the way it's situated, the way it is, I've not been picked out of it. So I've got 3 bucks bedded by me. What do you do? What do you do? I'm going to tell you at the end of this video what I did, but what do you do? Typically, I've seen guys have a buddy come in a 4-wheeler or a truck or wait until well after dark, or you don't want to spook the deer. My thought is I've got 3 bucks, 35 yards. If they bust me 4, 5, 6, 3 years from now, when those bucks are bigger bucks, they're always going to look at that stand. If they bust me there, now, while they're young, when I try to get out of that stand later in the future, or I'm in that stand, or they walk by there, they're always going to look at that stand. Danger, 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 danger. So they panic and they look at that stand. So I did not want to run these deer out of there. What do you do? What do you do? Middle of the afternoon, you got to leave. What do you do?
What's up, y'all? It is Sunday, November the 20th, and it is the second day of bear season. If you notice, that's daylight. That's because it's 11:30, and my ass decided not to go out this morning. I don't know. I'm tired, just not feeling myself lately, so I don't know. I got out of bed and walked downstairs and said, hell with it, laid down on the couch, went to sleep. So I finally convinced myself to get out in the woods, and I'm on my way now, which is way too damn late, but hey, like an old man would say, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Go for a walk and see what you find. So I'm going to go for a walk and see what I find. Go to the same place I planned on going this morning. I'm going to go for a long walk, see if I can cut some bear tracks, see if I can see something. I don't know. It is what it is, but I'll be in the woods at about noon. See what happens. Man, when I left the house, I thought I was going to be underdressed. Feeling now like I'm overdressed, but I've been walking uphill for 30 minutes now. So the idea here is I'm gonna walk. These are like kind of hiking trails, I guess. I'm gonna walk this until I get to a spot where I can possibly see down the hill up the other side. Check that out. I'm just gonna be looking at my map quite a bit. I'm walking these trails trying to cut a set of tracks. If I cut a set of tracks, then I'll make a game plan for that. But as of now, a good bit of deer tracks, no human tracks, which is real surprising. Because this area is known for bears. And I don't see any tracks, so that's a good problem to have. See if we can't find a bear track here. I've seen a bunch of old deer tracks, but it looks nice, man. It's like thick old choppings, some benches. And I think I'm gonna drop down and hit that other ridge over there. Supposedly some white oaks and stuff, so I'm gonna check that out. Hey, interesting factoid. The estimated population of black bears in Pennsylvania, 15,000. Pennsylvania sells 65,000 bear licenses, which means if they killed every single bear in the state, every bear in Pennsylvania, they killed it, there would still be about 50,000 guys with an unfilled tag. This is not an easy task. I've never even seen a damn bear. What am I even doing? I just got to this spot and I thought, boy, this looks good. Like, as a kid, I always wanted a spot where I could see a country mile in every direction. Like, I figured the farther I could see, the more chances I had to see a deer, which isn't necessarily wrong. But I guess I don't tend to do that so much anymore, but I still like it. And when I come up on a blind like this, I'm like, damn, this looks like a good spot. Hunker in here, get your lunch out, get all set up, and get a couple trees for a rest. There's deer running out all around me. 3 just went that way. I got 2 over here. yeah, this is a big open spot where you could hunker in for the day and probably see quite a bit of deer. It's pretty far in the damn woods though, so it's a good ways back here. So whoever spot this is, I like it. Good shit. Well, it's about 20 till 2. I'm loaded up with deer tracks, but that's about it. I just checked my phone, got an email from a guy by the name of Mike, and just reading over it, it was pretty damn cool. He just lost his dad, and he's taking his dad's old gun out to go kill some does here in gun season. Killed a great 8-point. Sent me some pictures of that over it, which just, I want to reply to him, but my hands are cold, so I'll do that as soon as I get home. But man, it's just cool whenever people actually watch your stuff and then send you an email saying, hey, I really like this part, like what you did there. When that buck snuck up behind you in Ohio, I was still laughing about that, which I am too, Mike, I swear I am. But yeah, still hoping to cut a damn bear track. But again, I've said before, I think bears are fake. I don't think bears really exist. I think it's all Photoshop, make-believe, mythical creature.
So yeah, bear hunting was cool. It was nice to get out in the woods and go for a walk. But at the end of the day, I don't think bears are real. Got to see some beautiful scenery. Got to see a bunch of deer. I saw probably 8 to 10 deer today. Different times, you know, down through the woods, out off in the distance with snow on the ground. It's awesome. It's great to be able to see 150 yards and see some deer like I did when I grew up as a kid. Like, you know, get that scope up, crank her up to 9 power and look at them. But it was a lot of fun. Got to see some deer, a ton of deer tracks, and a lot of deer sign. But bears, not real, bro. They're just not real.
Well, I decided I'm gonna stop for a little snack. You know, we got a snack. So I pull up my handy dandy lunch pail. What do we have here? Ta-da! Some hard-boiled eggs in a jar. Yeah, I understand. I could have put them in a plastic bag and brought them out here, but it doesn't have the wow factor. When you see this, you're like, holy shit, there's a guy that really knows how to get it done. So I loaded them babies up with salt and pepper, put them in a bag. No, put them in a jar. I'm about to scarf one of them babies up. Then I'm gonna head back to the truck. And I'm getting the hell out of here because I ain't seen nothing but just a couple of deer tracks and a bunch of rocks. Plus, it sounds cool. Tink, to tink, tink, tink. Okay. Come on up here, old buddy. Ha. I might just eat both of them.
Yeah. So without having a whole lot to do, I decided to climb out of this tree.
So check this out. I packed up my camera arm. I lowered my bow. I climbed down my ladder, and I never spooked those deer. Check this.
The deer were 35 yards from me, in front of me. My ladder is on the back side of this tree. So I actually had to pack up my camera arm, my camera, put it in my backpack, put my backpack on, lower my bow out of the tree while keeping an eye on the deer, and then climb around, hit my ladder, climb down, and then sleuth over the hill. It actually worked.